Okay, so we're in City Skylines here. It's a nice nighttime view anyway. This is my city of Dothan, and I just wanted to show a little overview of it. There's nothing really special about it. I figured, why not anyway? Let's see what this stuff is real quick. It's fine. Let's try to go to the daytime. That way we can see a little bit more here. And where's that? Right there. Okay. Press play. Okay, so there we go. You can see a little bit better now. You can really sort of make out the highways in the area. That's one of the things I love doing, is messing with the highways, building some of the interchanges and things. So the main highways, this is one here coming in from the east, connects to the, I don't know what you would call it, like the outer cities, I guess, or whatever, to the other regions. So this is a through highway. We have it coming in. We also have some toll booths here. $1.50 and $3, so that's not too bad. 57 and 47. I'm trying to make the money situation a little bit better, which it's been pretty bad. I've had to use the unlimited money mod pretty much to help with that. We have this here. This is the, I would consider it like the east belt or east loop around the region. Meets here, then comes south, or I guess sort of southwest, and meets this interchange here, which is probably the largest one I built so far. It took me a little while to build, but I think it looks okay. It's pretty cool, actually, I think. But then I typically think of it as this is also part of the southern loop of the region, and it pretty much just comes over a bridge and dead ends here at this highway, which I guess you could consider the center highway, center freeway, something like that. I think that would be an alright name for it. Which at this interchange going north, we cross over into, this is the downtown area. I think of it as both sides of the highway as downtown, and anything south of this highway as well. Which this here I consider to be like the inner city freeway. I think that was a good name for it. It's a pretty short highway, just connects this here on the west side to the east. There's a little bypass of this through highway here on the north. And as we continue up the center freeway, we reach this cloverleaf here, which north of this is starting to get more suburbanized. Which this is the airport, and we have some farms and lower density residential stuff up there. Nice little jet going over. Let's see. Oh, 0 passenger service, so that's alright. I wanted to keep pretty much everything north of this cloverleaf pretty low density. Also went back over the, I guess, in-game years and refix some of these interchanges. Tried to widen some of them that's seen some congestion, which can be a pain, but I think they look okay. A little bit of traffic as well. And that comes, there we come to another toll booth. Each direction, same price, so not too big of a deal. I'm thinking about raising it though, heading in towards the city. Then we have also another toll booth on the north side here, which this is also a through highway connecting, whatever is on the other side of that to the city. And then we continue south and it curves a little bit, sort of hilly area, and it continues on. This interchange here I also built, which I think it looks pretty cool. It's nice and smooth. I think it's nice. That's pretty good. This is the, let's see here. It's part of the center freeway, actually. Not much traffic out, but I mean, it's pretty rural so far. So yeah, we have a lot of different transportation options. We have the cargo ships and passenger ships, but not really being used very much. I think we have 2 maybe cargo harbors. One on that side. Well, then we have another one over here. And I was thinking we had another one somewhere else, but I guess maybe not. This is a pretty big, I think, oil area here. And there's some oil over on this side as well. So that's why I decided to put the cargo harbor there. As you can see, this here's a tunnel. I think this looks really cool. Always liked the tunnels in this game and wanted to always build one, but never really took the time to do it. And this was just a simple bridge, pretty much looked identical to this. And I figured, you know, we have the space here. Let's try it and see what happens. It at least looks cool. And it functions pretty nicely as well. So that's good. But yeah, we can go ahead and check out. Let's check traffic real quick. Get rid of that. So we're at average traffic flow of 75%. The big thing here is this intersection. It's one of the main roads leading into downtown. It's horrendous. It's pretty bad, as you can tell. You can actually see the cars lining up and having nowhere to go, sitting at the light, but haven't really figured out a way to ease any of the congestion here yet. So I'm still working on that. I'd definitely like to, of course. And we also have another entrance to downtown on the west side of the center freeway, which this one's a little congested, not as bad as on the east side, but it's still pretty bad. And we have this roundabout here, which I guess on the east side is pretty bad, but I think it's alright. And you can also kind of see the rail line. Go ahead and get rid of this. This interchange here has been pretty much an afterthought. So it's really bad. It's heavily congested rail interchange. Pretty much from I would say here to here is pretty congested. I haven't quite figured out a way to ease that either. Though I'm thinking maybe having a tunnel or something like that. I don't know. I think that could be cool, but I don't know if it'd function very well. We have a lot of freight traffic also coming through here for some reason, so I'm not sure about that or why they do that, but you see that now, how congested it is. And this one, you can see too, it's pretty bad. So I'm trying to go back over time and figure out if I can fix any of this, because it's definitely needed. But yeah, I think downtown area's got to be the most congested area traffic-wise. We have some more outer lying areas that see some heavy traffic, but I think it's overall, I think it's okay. Let's go ahead and check crime. Have crime rate of 6%, so that's not really too bad. Jails available, so I think that's okay. I'm not sure why it's in the red, but see if we can figure that out later. Just check some public transit. It actually is getting used, so that's nice. I really like that. A lot of subway traffic, so that's good. And train traffic isn't too high, but it's not too bad. 427. We have a lot of buses as well, so that's good. I'm really thinking I'm going to turn off the passenger ships, or at least get rid of 1 or 2 maybe. They don't seem to be, no one seems to be utilizing them. That's okay. Let's check the population here. Get rid of this. 20% unemployment, that's not very good. But, I mean, I think I had it up to, I think 23 or 25% earlier. So, it's come down a little bit over time. I think it's just sort of what you have to deal with after a certain point, unfortunately. Let's see here. What else we have? Tourism. We have 513 weekly tourists, 86% attractiveness. So that's not too bad. I haven't really went around adding much for tourism yet, so. Okay, so the rocket's still being built. Yeah, I just wanted to give a little overview. I like messing, again, with the highways more than anything, so that's usually what I work on the most. For example, it's telling me about the crossroads and traffic. Something I like doing is getting in here and going down to like highway view like this and just sort of watching the city. I really like this view. It's pretty fun. You can see downtown over here. Sort of just moving about, minding its own business. And I did notice fairly recently, I don't know if it'll be doing it now, thinking it was over here. This little area floods, which I didn't know that until pretty recently. So I'm probably going to have to go back and fix this a little bit on the Young and what's this, Cooper highways. So yeah, I have to figure out what's going on there. Looks like water's overflowing and just sort of coming up that way. Surprised they're still going through it though. Seems a little dangerous. I guess that's what they like to do. Is this guy gonna come just drive right through the water? Yeah, I can't really exactly. Whoa, that motorcycle is crazy. Can't really tell exactly how deep it is, but I'll have to do something with that. But yeah, I just wanted to show a little overview of Dothan here in City Skylines.